It's very nice and very lovey-dovey when people say, aha, see, I found my soulmate. But it seems like the actual Christian understanding of souls and their importance, there isn't necessarily such a thing as a soulmate. You said it yourself, like we are complete and we're not waiting for someone else. There's not some fusion thing that goes on with that.
Right. And that's a very dangerous idea. When a man married for 20 years decides to leave his wife and family because he's found a soulmate, we see the absolute disaster that this lie can bring about. We want to convince ourselves that all of a sudden I have found the one to whom I belong. Or when teenagers despair about, oh, there's all these people in the world. How could I find the one meant for me, the one? And this hankers even some young pious Catholics in discernment that goes on forever and ever, discernment that becomes navel gazing. That love is in the will and does involve the use of that will, meaning a decision must be made. Whom will I marry? Will I accept a marriage invitation? Will I respond to this vocation, whether it be to marriage or celibacy? It does involve a choice, and a choice that our blessed Lord gives us to respond to, and a decision that can be made firmly and with His help be lived out. So when you make your marriage vows and you say, till death do us part, and I do, that is it. That is your vocation. How do you know you're called to remain with that spouse? Because you said it, because you made your vows in the sight of God and men. How do I know that I am never called to go and tell my parishioners, God is calling me elsewhere? No. If you love me, listeners of Ask a Priest Live, you will all write to me and tell me I'm losing my soul if I babble, not just such falsehoods, but try to, in God's name, claim that that is true. Don't let married people in your life try to use God's name to say I'm being called to something else because I've truly found my soul's destiny. No, God is much more practical with our vocations than that. About our souls being completed in another, we're really missing the fact that my soul is only complete when it reaches its vocation to see God, who even then does not fuse our souls in His nature. We remain distinct from Him.